The Chosen One's Journey by Dragonwolf12. Hi, may I help you? The lady at the registration desk asked. I'd like to register for the P1 tournament, Ash said. Alright, no problem, she said with a smile. I'll need your Pokédex or alternate ID and the Pokéball for the Pokémon you're battling with. Ash pulled out his intermediate dex and Lucario's Pokéball and handed both to her. This tournament is restricted to Pokémon that are recognized as at least part fighting type, she explained as she registered him. During battles, only physical fighting type moves are allowed. Use of any other moves will result in immediate disqualification. She handed him back his 2 items. You're all set. Good luck. Thank you, Ash said. He moved off towards the locker rooms. As he walked, he activated the transporter on his Pokédex and transported all but Pikachu and Lucario's Pokéballs. Pikachu would be sitting with Misty during the actual battling. Just before entering the locker room, he called out Lucario. Are you ready? He asked. Always, the Aura Pokémon replied with a smirk. Let's keep this fair. No Aura, Ash decided. Very well, Lucario nodded. They stepped into the locker rooms and observed the different contestants. Most looked like fighters, boxers, and people wearing a gi. I guess I might as well look the part, he thought. Setting his backpack down, he grabbed a set of clothes he'd bought in Celadon City, then made his way towards a changing room. He came out a couple minutes later wearing a brand new outfit. He was wearing a black shirt and jeans, with navy blue stripes going down the side of both. On top of that, he wore an ankle-length navy blue overcoat, left hanging open, followed by a blue Guardian cap on his head. Nice, he said, glancing in a mirror. A few minutes later, one of the officials came in. Will Ash of Pallet and Steven of Nimbasa report to the battle stage? Steven? Ash wondered. Isn't that the guy we battled on the St. Anne? Gibble asked. Sure is, Ash thought, seeing his opponent coming up beside him. Standing next to him was a 3-foot-tall orange Pokémon. It had a red crest similar to a mohawk, and yellow molten skin hanging around its neck like a hoodie. It also had similar skin hanging off its legs and tail, looking like pants. Hey Steven, long time no see, Ash greeted, holding out a hand. Whoa, Ash, how's it going? Nice outfit, I like it. They shook hands. Thanks, who would have guessed we'd be meeting so soon? Ash asked. I know, right? So, are you ready for that rematch? He returned. You know it, Ash smirked. Good luck trying to beat Lucario and I. Thanks, but Scrafty and I don't need luck, he smirked. They shook hands again and made their way to the battlefield. As Ash stepped out to the field, tumultuous cheers from hundreds of fans that had come to watch assaulted his ears. Looking at the field, he was surprised to see an old-fashioned boxing ring. They weren't kidding about the fighting Pokémon, he commented. In the red corner, the MC was announcing, from Kanto's very own Pallet Town, we have Ash and his partner Lucario. And in the green corner, from Nimbasa City in the far-off Unova region, we have Steven and his partner, the hoodlum Pokémon Scrafty. The crowd erupted with renewed cheering as the Pokémon made their way onto the field. Lucario leapt up and somersaulted over the ropes in a single bound. Standing in his corner, he lowered his head and closed his eyes to begin centering his aura and preparing for the upcoming battle. On the other side, Scrafty had pulled his hood over his eyes and was quietly glaring at Lucario, trying to unnerve his opponent. That Lucario couldn't even see the glare didn't seem to matter. And it looks like both trainers are ready to go, the MC shouted. Without further ado, let the battle begin! Instantly, Scrafty whipped its hood off and rushed forwards, aiming a low kick at Lucario's legs. At the last second, Lucario's eyes snapped open, and he leapt over Scrafty in a backflip, landing just behind the hoodlum Pokémon. As he landed, his leg came whirling around in a low sweep, and kicked Scrafty's legs out from under it. Get up, Scrafty! Use Brick Break! Steven shouted. Scrafty jumped back to its feet as its hand started glowing white. He rushed towards Lucario and karate chopped him on the side. Force Palm! Ash shouted. Absorbing the blow, Lucario brought a glowing palm up to Scrafty's chest and detonated. The blast knocked Scrafty to the side of the ring, disorienting it for a moment. Come on, Scrafty, you can do it! Steven encouraged. Get up and use high jump kick! Scrafty managed to stagger to its feet and shook its head to clear it. When it zeroed in on Lucario, its face grew angry and it leapt to the air. Its knees started glowing red-orange, and it aimed down towards Lucario as it fell. "Steady, Lucario," Ash said. "Catch the blow, then use Circle Throw." Lucario tensed as he watched the kick coming. At the last moment, his arms flew out and latched around Scrafty's leg. He absorbed the blow as he fell on his back and flung Scrafty over his head. Scrafty landed painfully on the other side of the field. "Now finish it with Rock Smash!" Ash ordered. Lucario ran forwards as his fist started glowing orange. He punched Scrafty in the face just as he was standing up. The power of the blow caused the hoodlum Pokemon to flip over and land on his face, unconscious. "And that's it for Scrafty!" the MC shouted. "Ash and Lucario have started off this tournament with a bang! Don't go anywhere, folks, because the next battlers are coming out!" Lucario jumped off the stage while Steven returned his Scrafty. "I guess we're even now," Steven said with a smirk as they made their way back to the locker rooms. "For now," Ash said. "You're right," Steven said, sticking his nose in the air. "It's only a matter of time before I beat you again." "Huh, you could try," Ash returned. They stared at each other with haughty looks for a moment, before they burst out laughing. Steven grinned. "And try I will, until next time." He held up a fist. Ash bumped it with his own. "Good luck," he said. "After many long and arduous battles, we finally come down to the finals! In the green corner, we have the favorite to win, the Fighting Machine Hitmonchan, and its trainer Anthony of the Fighting Spirit Gym. And in the red corner, we have newcomer Ash of Pallet Town, who stormed his way up to the finals with his amazing Aura Pokemon, Lucario!" The crowd exploded with cheers as the two Pokemon leapt to the field. Hitmonchan started bouncing on its toes, performing dry hits, while Lucario closed his eyes and focused its aura. "Let the battle begin! Go, Hitmonchan! Mach Punch!" Anthony ordered. Hitmonchan's fist started glowing brightly as he rushed towards Lucario as fast as a quick attack. "Absorb the blow, then use Low Sweep," Ash said. Lucario crossed his arms and tensed as the Mach Punch hit him. He then lashed out with his foot and knocked Hitmonchan's feet from under it, sending it to the floor hard. "Follow up with Brick Break," Ash said. Lucario's paw started glowing white, and he brought it down towards the punching Pokemon hard. "Get out of the way!" Anthony yelled. Hitmonchan rolled away from Lucario, and the Brick Break struck the floor, punching a hole straight through it. "Now, Hitmonchan, use Sky Uppercut!" Anthony shouted. Hitmonchan rushed Lucario with its boxing glove glowing bright blue. "Dodge it with Circle Throw!" Ash ordered. As Hitmonchan made to uppercut Lucario, he fell back and the hit flew over him. At the same time, he grabbed the punching Pokemon and threw him over his head, sending him crashing to the floor. "Hitmonchan, get up and use Focus Punch!" Anthony shouted. The punching Pokemon got to its feet and started charging a Focus Punch. "It's time to finish this battle," Ash said. "Close combat!" Lucario's eyes widened and his pupils dilated slightly. He rushed forwards, spinning past the Focus Punch, and started raining a barrage of kicks and punches on Hitmonchan. Once he finished, he leapt back and took a deep breath to relax. Hitmonchan collapsed to the ground in a dead faint. "And that's it, folks!" the MC shouted. "Hitmonchan has been defeated! Ash and Lucario are the new P1 Grand Prix champions!" Ash leapt up to the stage and lifted Lucario's arm to the sky. The crowd roared its approval as a judge came up and placed the golden championship belt around Lucario's waist. Brock and Misty came running up. "Congrats, Ash! I knew you could win it!" Brock said. "Congratulations to you too, Lucario!" Misty said. "Thanks, guys," Ash said, placing an arm around Lucario. "I like your outfit, by the way," Misty said. "Thanks," Ash said, looking down at himself. "I might just keep it on." "You should," Brock said. "It works for the whole Aura Guardian thing." "I will," Ash nodded.